So yeah, I hadn't put up a video in a while, but I've been getting a lot of stuff done. Some of it I didn't really want to do, but I had to do. Yeah, but it's all good. Hey, stick around. I'll show you what I've been up to. All right, guys, I told you I was gonna be working on a 34. Of course, I wasn't prepared to do this. I wasn't expecting to have to do this, but I was gonna put new lifters in it, and I pulled the old ones out, and I found that one. I don't know if you, I guess you can see that. It's pretty obvious. All the rest of them looks perfect, but just that one. And of course, the cam lobe has got a good lot of wear on it. And plus, all this metal is in the engine. So the engine is full of metal flakes. So that means I'm going to tear the engine down and hot tank it for a couple of days to get all the metal out of it. Pores of the metal to heat it up, open up the pores of the metal to get all the metal flakes out of it. And check the crank bearings, put new bearings and rings if the crank's good. If the crank's bad, I might just go, I don't know what I'm gonna do if the crank's bad, but I'm sure the crank's still good. But so yeah, you're gonna get to see what the inside of this engine looks like. So again, all right, stay tuned. So I got the 429 tore down. Crank looks good. No problem there. So that's probably hours running. There's the cam. There's the lobe that got wiped out. So all that metal off that lobe and off that lifter is in the engine. So the block's going to the machine shop to get hot tanked. Hopefully cook all that metal shavings out of it. It's gonna be fine. There's that lifter again. That's what the lifter looks like. Right there. Not good. Main bearings look good. Actually look brand new. Rod bearings look good. Got a little metal in them. Not bad. Of course, I'm gonna put new rod bearings and new main bearings anyway, regardless. Oh, you see all that metal in the pan? Well, you probably can't see it. I don't know, but it starts right there. And then when you get down here in the sump, we got gobs of sludge and metal and stuff. So yeah, that's all the metal off the lifter and the cam down at the bottom of that pan. Unfortunately, it gets splattered around in the engine. And what happens is when the engine gets up to operating temperature, just like most things, when that metal heats up, it kind of expand a little bit. The pores kind of open up in it. Little bitty metal plates gets up in the pores of the metal. The only way you get it out is hot tank it for a couple days to heat it back up, and hopefully it washes the metal flakes out of it. So yeah, it's going to the machine shop. That cam bearing don't look too good. Probably the rest of them scratched up too. So yeah, it needs cam bearings, block boiled out, new rod bearings, main bearings, new piston rings. That'll fix it. And of course, new cams and lifters. A new cam and lifters, no doubt. So I got my cam and lifter problem solved. Retrofit hydraulic roller lifters. Comp cams, roller cam. There's a spec sheet on the cam. It's a 270 grind, XR 270 HR, which roller. Yeah, 521 lift, 270, 276 duration. So that's a little bit above stock. Well, actually a lot above stock. So it's a little bit bigger than the cam that was in it. So it might have a little Lopi idle now, who knows? But that's the smallest cam. That's the smallest roller cam they make for that engine, what they say. So yeah, I got, there's a number on lippers in case you need to know. Yeah, it's gonna be great. And I got other parts in. I got new bearings, new rod bearings, main bearings, rings, gaskets, a bunch of stuff for the engine. The block is in the machine shop, in a hot tank, getting all the metal flakes out of it. So I'll be getting that in a couple days. And we'll get started on it another week or so. We'll get started putting the engine, building the engine again, build it again. But anyway, I got, while I'm waiting on that, doing some stuff to the 34. I got the brakes, calipers painted gray and installed, brake lines run, brake tubing ran, tie rod, drag link fabbed up and installed. I got the toe in set, 1/8 inch toe in. So all that should be ready when I stick the engine in. That'll be fine. I got shock mounts, upper shock mounts coming. So when they get here, I'll install those too. Or somewhere down the road, install the shock mounts. And I might have to do a little fab work on the shock mounts to make room to mount the headlights too. Because it's not going to have fenders. It's not going to have a headlight bar across the fenders or nothing like that. So yeah, all right. But I got all my engine parts and everything inside out of the way. Stress testing the floor, fiberglass, so there's that. I had to modify my inner fender. Had to cut a notch in it right there for that brake line. It's gonna look something like that. It's gonna be great. Also, the headlights gonna be sitting right here, somewhere right there on top of the shock mount, and I can run the wire from headlight through there too. So that'd be great. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, I got the brake line just kind of sticking up here. I'll make that end fit when I get the master cylinder on. I also got the brake line going to the back. It's in there. Got it all installed in the back, fabbed up, plumbed up. I fixed, I don't know if you see it, Larry, but I fixed the brake lines on the end like he's talking about. I think that's the way you said you wanted them, or the way they were. Let me know if I'm wrong, I'll fix it. Yeah, I'm running a stock converter, 250 to 1 gear ratio in the rear end. So that's not really good with a cam, a big cam. But since it's a really light car, and actually it's not a big cam, don't have a lot of duration in the lift for a big block, so I think it's gonna be fine. The RPM range on this cam, it don't say it on here, I don't think, but it's 1800 to 5200, I think is what it is, RPM range. So, and being as the car is gonna be like probably less than 2,500 pounds, totally done, somewhere around there, it should be fine. Stock converter, 250 gears. Like I said, I'm not gonna be drag racing it. I'm not building to win races. I'm building to cruise. So hopefully I can cruise up down the highway and it'll get kind of halfway decent fuel mileage. That's another reason I put maybe like 9 to 1 compression ratio so I can run pump gas. Might even be able to run regular in it. I don't know, who knows, but we'll find out. But yeah, stock torque converter, 250 gear ratio. light body. I think they're 28-inch tires, or 29, 28, I think. So it'd be fine. Yeah, these are great. Not cheap. Not cheap. But Michael Botters has got some sponsors. Him and Allison, the monster truck people, they got sponsors, so they got a deal on it, and so it's all good. It's gonna be great. Yeah, 34 Ford. It's gonna be great. I'm fixing to move it out because I got a shipment coming from Michael, dash, sheet metal, and stuff for the Falcon. So I'm fixing to shove this to the side and get ready to get the Falcon back up in here and do some work on it for a week or so while I'm waiting on the block and before I start doing this engine. Because when I get started on this engine, I want to get it built and in and fired up and broke in before I shove it back to the side. Yeah, all right. We're getting it. We just ain't got it yet. Sticker shock. I had to fab up a radiator hose for the lower out of several pieces of radiator hose, and so I took that to the Napa dealer and tried to find something as close as I can get. This one, I think I can make that one work for the bottom, and I think I can make this one work for the top. Sticker shock, $87 for those two radiator hoses. I could have got them probably a third of the price or a quarter of the price online, but I couldn't match up my hose with just a picture of what you see online, so I had to manually go. Napa was kind enough to let me go in the back to match up the radiator hoses, so I got close as I can get, and if I can make these work, I have part numbers now, so if I need more, I can get them online, get them a lot cheaper. So yeah, $87, I couldn't believe it. This one's like 47 or something like that. This one's 20, almost 30 bucks. Ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. But it is what it is, and I had to have them. So what you gonna do? I finally got a top chest for my big toolbox. Not the one matches it. The bottom is a Gen 1, first generation. And the top is like, I think, Gen 3. They don't even make the Gen 1. So they don't even make a top chest to fit this anymore. So I had to, you see a lot wider. And so I had to take a piece of plywood, actually a piece of old tabletop, put underneath it so I could set it up there. But hey, it's fine. It's gonna be great. I got me some stickers on it already. There you go, hardcore fab. Yeah. So what happened is I bought some I bought some tools. I bought a screwdriver set like 2 years ago from Jegs, and I never took them out of the box because I wanted to wait till I got a new top chest to put them in. So, and plus I bought a few more things while I was at Harbor Freight. I bought some of these Allen wrenches with the handle on it, and nut drivers, stuff like that. So yeah, but I don't have, I got more room in it to put more stuff, so we're fine. So I got my engine block back, the 429 Thunderjet engine from the machine shop. They got it hot tanked, cleaned up, new cam bearings. They pulled the oil galley plugs out, flushed it all out, so we should be fine. Yeah, you hone the cylinders. Of course, you know, it ain't got but an hour running since it was bored out, so it's fine. Yeah, it's gonna be great. But I got Falconstein in the shop right now, fitting the dash in. Of course, I got a long way to go, but it's gonna be something like that. Only much nicer when I get done. Falconstein. Yep. I don't have none of this mounted yet. It's just kind of sitting in there. I got to brace it all up. Paint this panel red. Gonna get some stitches. I got to fill in some blanks. Hey, it's gonna be great. Yeah, I pulled the engine out. Actually, I had to get a steering shaft out. I can't explain it, but yeah. But I got to modify the steering shaft, move it around a little bit so to clear the dash. So I'm waiting on some new joints and stuff to get that back in. All right, guys, I just want to let you guys know where I'm at, what I've been up to. So that's it for now. Get another video up when I get more done. All right, appreciate you. See you next time.